A corporate mouse on the journey to learn HTML in 2020. Not so much time left apparently. Join me and see things like these. Because why not? Recipe webpage, part 3, referring to pictures. Hi there, it's Katcoolka. How are you today? I saw a few new subscribers. Welcome and take a seat. Hopefully you will see more today. I've applied new zoom in, so I think you might be able to see more details on the screen. For today I've prepared referring to pictures through URL links, as you can see on the right side. In OneNote we have these names and also the direct links to pictures from the web. I will be using a HTML tag that is used for embedding images in a web page called img. In the title on the screen you will see the whole syntax of this new tag. And the important thing to know is that this img tag has two required attributes. One of them is source or src and second one is alt. First one specifies the URL path to the image and the second one specifies the alternate text for the image. Basically the name. If you scroll over, if you hover over the picture, you will see this alternate text for this one. The first picture is also the main picture of the dish. This was one of the requirements from the homework in the first video, if you remember. So I will be adding it above second heading of called ingredients below the paragraph. So as you can see on the right side, I have the URL link, and until I edit it into the source or src in the image, the future web page is returning error that it cannot import an empty path. It will change after I add the URL link and also the alternate text that will be showcased on the web page. As you can see, the final result is there. Main picture is visible in the future web page. The source of this picture is called Dobruchuť.sk or Dobruchuť.sk. This web page is existing and I've decided to use these URLs, the real URLs, instead of the pictures, just for the exercise. I wanted to see if it is possible to reference the pictures this way. In the meantime, I scroll down to the steps section of this recipe web page. One of the optional requirements was to add a photo of each step, so in this section of the video we will be doing that. I will be adding a photo for each step. For this video we have 8 steps and I have prepared 8 different pictures and URL links to them. As soon as I edit the image tag, the future web page in the middle returns error. It cannot import an empty path. It will stay there until I copy the URL from the beans URL links and pictures part on the right side. So let's do that. I'm also inserting the alternate text for this picture and it will be visible in the picture later. Let's scroll down to the first step, and as you can see, first picture is right next to the text describing the first step of the recipe. It's a bit smaller. The original picture I'm referring to is from a page and sizing is different, but it works and the picture is visible in the future web page. While I'm watching this video, I realized that I was also trying to format the script a little bit. As you can see on the screen, I am trying to figure out which of the pair tags is parent and how the child is included in this parent tag. So on the screen, the LE or LI part is parent and the image is a child, but also within the child or image tag I am formatting the script the way that I'm pushing the parts further to the right, so it is more clear where the per tag is starting or where the tag is starting and which part is starting in the new row. With that being said, let's move to the next step. I would like to prepare the space for the image tag and I need to find the end of the parent tag. In this case it is li tag. So as you can see, I moved the second part of this tag to the new row, and here I'm adding the image tag. And let's not forget to repeat this process 7 times for each step of the recipe. As you can see on the screen, the middle section or the future web page is again returning error that it cannot import the empty path. It is due to the fact that I'm adding empty image tags and the reference is not there. So until I populate all of them with the prepared URL links from the right side of the screen, this future web page will be doing this activity. So let's see when it will stop. It is very possible that a different web editor will be displaying this error differently. In this way, Code Sandbox is not showcasing the rest of the script according to what we have on the left side. However, offline web editors or other types of editors might be more friendly and display the initial structure what we have already done. As a not software developer, I'm just testing the options of these online web editors and also offline web editors, and they really provide different results. So this can be a good example how it works in this one. Let's continue with some script formatting for my easier reading. I am quite particular how I structure this script. As you can see, I need to understand where which per tag or where which attribute belongs. So that's why I'm doing a lot of formatting on each step of this recipe. Now I am pasting next link for the cooked beans, and still in the middle section it's not visible, but it is in progress. Now as I am looking at the text, I am also highlighting which links were already used, because it's not so many, but I might be confused later or use the same link that was already pasted in the script, so I'm highlighting those which were pasted in the script already. And we can repeat this 6 more times for each step. So as you can see, a bit of script formatting, preparing the part, and then copy pasting next link and alternative text, which is, in this case, it is fried cumin. After that I will be adding bay leaf, onion and chili, tomato puree, cream, and done. This is the last one. While am I doing this lovely repeated activity, I would like to also elaborate more why I am doing these videos the way I'm doing them. Basically, I need to see the whole step-by-step process in order to learn how I should implement each individual tag or each per tag into the HTML script. Unfortunately, I'm not good at learning just by seeing the text or the formulas or everything. I have to try them myself. I have to see how they work and how they interact with each other. So it is a lengthy process in some way, but it works for me. Creation of each video pushed me to review the footage I recorded a month ago when I was creating the whole initial structure and including all the steps, because the whole video was created at once. And right now I'm cutting it and trying to explain to myself and also to you as a viewer what am I doing and what was my thought process and why am I doing it. It is challenging sometimes because I don't really remember all the steps why I was doing them the way I was doing them, but it forces me to think more and maybe create a better structure in the future. Another good reason for this video is to identify the mistakes, maybe put them together and create the lessons learned, find the solution and avoid them in the future. It is also one way of learning to check what is not working, why it's not working, and maybe why have I added things that can be replaced by something more easier or simpler, so I don't have to create 10 lines of script, maybe use just one proper tag. But I think I can learn from every single line of this script something new and something important for the future, so I am glad I'm doing this way. Let's enjoy a few seconds of the background music while I am getting to the last picture from the list of URLs. The last URL is on the way to the final script, and the future web page is finally working with us and showcasing all the pictures from the URLs. As you can see in the middle, now the recipe looks quite okay. I am also doing some final updates on the alternate text that will be displayed. So from voila to finish to done, and done will be the final text that will be displayed as alternative text in the script. We can review how the final script looks like with all the pictures and text included or alternate text included. And in the future web page you can also see how all the referred pictures look like in the web page. Let's say first picture of the steps is a different format, so I would like to check how to make it bigger, and also why it is right next to the text, not below the text. So some things has to be checked first. Anyway, I'm quite happy how it looks like. It is more interesting than it was a few videos ago when we are creating the initial structure. So I am quite satisfied with the result, how it looks like. If you are interested how I created the initial structure for this video, please go to the playlist or find more information in the description box down below. Please consider subscribing, leaving a comment and liking this video. Thank you for watching.